posted on YouTube for 13 months, which is equivalent to a year and 1 month straight. And these are going to be the 5 things that I've learned. So if it resonates with you, let me know in the comment section down below, as well as liking this video, subscribing, and turning on your post notification. I am your favorite mental health specialist, Ty Guidance. And on this channel specifically, I motivate, educate, and inform people as a naturopathic physician when it comes to healing. Now, the first thing, and I'm going to talk about mental health here too, because it does tie into it, but the main thing that you need to know when starting YouTube or just content creation, from my personal experience, is that you don't need people to support you. And the reason why you don't need people to support you is for a lot of reasons, but the main 3 that I've noticed and witnessed is because, number 1, some people don't know who you are. So it's just like you. If you've never been here before, you don't know who I am. So you have to realize nobody is obligated to be there for you. That's the truth. Nobody has to help you do something when the goal and the vision is for you. The second reason is because some people don't want to support you because it's you, because it's not them. You have to realize that if you're elevating, you're going after your goals, you're becoming successful, people who either know you or may not know you, if they're not successful, they're not going to want to support you. And number 3, some people just don't want to be for you and they're not meant to resonate with you, which is fine. So when you realize that you don't need people to support you, it's more so about a want. You're not so focused on numbers. You're not so focused on likes. You're not so focused on people not watching my content, family, friends. You're not taking it personal. You're realizing what it is. Because over here, as your favorite mental health specialist, your favorite rich auntie, we're just honorable. We're just honest. I'm not going to edit this, because I want this to be as genuine as possible. You have to be honest. Like, you have to be able to take off the rose-colored glasses. You have to be able to accept reality when it comes to you doing something that's unfamiliar, that you never done before, and what's actually happening. Now, this doesn't mean that you don't deserve people to like, to comment, and engage, because the people that are supposed to be following you, that's what they're for. But you also have to realize too, when people follow you, it could be for them to just get benefits, or it's going to be for them to support you and want you to do well. And you have to realize that people that are just getting benefits, they're going to end up removing themselves. They're going to be the same people who will be like, oh, I can't relate to you as you continue to, progress, because they were never wanting you to do well. They just want it from you. And those are the people you don't even want to worry about. So that's the second thing. You have to know that once you start, being consistent and you talk about what it is you do, you want to focus on your audience. So the people that are commenting, the people that are engaging, the people that are subscribing, the people that are watching all the way to the end, those are the people that you focus on. And I'm speaking from experience. The people who put negative comments, the people who don't believe in you, the people who don't want to support you, the people who don't share and engage, the people who are watching you but they never like, don't pay them no mind, because they're not important. They're just a fan. You need to know the difference between your supporters and fans. As long as people are not like physically trying to come your way and hurt and harm you and the people that you love, and do things that are malicious and evil, because I don't believe in that, you don't have to worry about them yapping, because that's all they're gonna do. Like, I've experienced, not a lot, but I've experienced some negative comments, and honestly, I'm not reading all that. Number 1, and number 2 is just like, people don't know you. Trying to assume something about somebody that you've never met and you're not going to meet, and as a mental health specialist and naturopathic physician, it's psychotic. It's kind of delusional. Don't allow people's fear and projection of you wanting to do something stop you. So that's number 3. When you learn how to support yourself and you realize who's for you, who's not, you appreciate what it is that you're doing. And that's going to go into the 4th thing, but it's just like, create the content. Do it because you genuinely wanted to do it. Don't do it because you want to be popular. Don't do it because you want to be seen. Don't do it for the likes, because you're constantly going to be comparing yourself. You're constantly going to be looking for validation. And when you don't get that result, you're going to feel some type of way. You're going to feel disappointed. And instead of being disappointed, it's nothing wrong with expectations if they're realistic, if they're practical. So it's like, if you know you haven't been posting consistently, or if you know that you're not responding to the people who are there for you, you can't feel any type of way when people don't watch your videos all the way to the end, or you see other people do well, because it's just like, you're not them. You could never be them. And it's like, you don't know where people got to where they are. So it's like, you don't have to compare yourself to anybody on social media. Now, do I believe that everybody in the world wants to be seen and is going to be seen? No. And you have to be okay with that. If your intentions are genuine and pure, you're going to reach the people that you're meant to reach, because you guys are in alignment with each other. Everybody else doesn't matter. So whether that's one person or 5%, you should value the impact. And I know a lot of times when you do something, you would like to see the reward and the benefits, but it's like, unless you've been a YouTuber, unless you've experienced this, what I've realized, or just even social media, but because we're on YouTube right now, is that you don't know what it takes to be that person that you look up to. Because it's like, yes, people can have 1 million followers. Yes, people can have 1,000 subscribers. Yes, people can have all these things and these brand trips and monetize, but it's just like, that was for them. You don't know how it's going to work out for you. Like, even if you were to copy people, it's still not going to work out for you the same way. So it's just like, come on here, create your heart, talk about your business, talk about mental health, talk about what it is that you want to talk about. But do know that it is still a business at the end of the day. So it's like, be mindful of what you say, be mindful of what you do. And most importantly, you're going to grow. I've grown so much from a year ago, 13 months, a year and a month versus now. And where I'm at right now, I have 300 followers. Yes, you can have goals to want to reach within a certain amount of time. But like I said, what happens if you don't? You have to be okay with that. Like, you have to know that, you know what, if this is what I want to do, I'm going to make time for it, which is the fourth thing. You have to learn how to be patient. You have to be practical. If you know you work a 9 to 5, if you know you have a job, if you know you have other things to do, don't try to stress yourself out trying to create content, because I realize it's so much more important to put valuable content. I don't feel like a lot of people agree with that, but in my opinion, the quality is way better. And I'm not talking about like lights and stuff. Like, yes, that's important too, but if you, like I said, if you don't have the finances, if you don't have the resources, don't stress yourself out. I'm recording on an iPhone 16 right now. And a tripod that I got from Shein. Like, I'm not stressing myself out about what I don't have. Because that's, like I said, that's not my life. That's not your life. So it's just like, be practical about the time, the energy that you can pour into posting videos. Because some videos take time to gain traction. Some videos will do well. And like I said, you don't want to be so content in the numbers that you stop posting. Same thing with the likes. Your worth is not determined based off of how many likes you have. Now, of course, if you want to monetize, you want it to make it into a business, that's understandable. You do have to read YouTube, Google's, policy. So it's just like, if that's your goal, then that should be your goal. But if it's not, enjoy yourself. Because if not, you'll feel stressed out and overwhelmed. And don't feel like it's oversaturated. I feel like a lot of people think social media is oversaturated. There's 8 billion people in this world. 8 billion people in this world. Everyone, of course, doesn't want to be an influencer or a social media content person. So it's just like, you have to realize what you're offering is not the same as everybody else. Like, don't compare yourself. I think I lost count. I'm on like the 5th or 6th thing, even though I said there was only 5 things. But it's like, support people. I think I'm gonna end off with that. Let me know if you guys want a part 2, but it's like, support people. Like, I'm always supporting people. I'm always commenting. I'm always engaging if I resonate with their content, of course. Now, if you don't resonate with people's content, like I said in the beginning, people don't have to like your content. People don't have to engage. Don't take that personal. But it's like, if you choose to follow somebody, you should support them. Now, if you realize that, you know what, you follow them and you no longer want to resonate with them because you don't like certain things about them, then don't watch them. Don't agree with them. But don't follow people and not be there for them. Because if you are a content creator, you know what that's like. You want people to be there for you, but you can't be. You're not going to get far in life. I'm telling you from experience. And that has nothing to do with social media, because I'm not a social media guru. But like, or I don't claim to be, at least, just in real life. If you treat people bad, but you want to be treated good, it's not going to end well for you. What goes around does come around. So it's just like, and most importantly, be yourself. Like, if you want to come in here, like, you guys, I'm very stable. I'm very secure in myself. A lot of the times when I make these videos, I'm in my pajamas. I make these videos when I'm about to go to bed or when I'm waking up, or, like in the beginning when I was starting, I was like, I do, of course, I don't just look any old type of way, and I'm in my house. So it's not like I'm going outside. Like, how I look outside versus how I am in my house is different. Not saying that you don't care about yourself, but it's just like, be secure in yourself and know that about yourself. Like, you don't have to do what everybody else is doing. The people that are going to resonate with you are going to resonate with you. The people who don't, they're not for you. So it's just like, you don't need people to believe in yourself. And lastly, start. Just start. Like, if you don't start, the longer you wait to start, I'm telling you from experience, it's gonna kick you in the ass. It's gonna kick you in the behind, and you're just gonna be even more frustrated because the time is gonna go by. The time is gonna go by. So rather you have 1 like, 1,000,000 likes, keep going, and just know why you started. It's really important that before you start, if you're not doing it for fun, of course, you're very intentional, because it is a business at the end of the day. And I'm not somebody who's just, oh, quick, let me just be political and capitalism, but I understand it. I didn't make the rules. So it's just like, don't get mad at me. No, I'm just telling you what I've learned, my experience. Let me know your experience. Let me know what type of content you make. But like I said, on this account, I do mental health, which means we talk about positivity, we educate, we form, and we motivate as a naturopathic physician. So we do the work internally so we can experience the external reality, as well as I do have other social medias. You guys can follow me. I have another YouTube account. I changed my name, that's why I had to look, but it's Rich Auntie Ty, TYI, Goddess, RICHAUNTIE. I mean, if you find it, you find it. But all my social media platforms for all my mental health services, as well as my website, www.tygoddessdecember.com, will be in my description down below. If you guys do have questions, comments, concerns about healing, elevation, motivation, support, make sure you follow me here on this. I wanted to talk about this. Oh, that's the thing before I end off the video. How does this relate to your mental health? I will say this, speaking from experience, people are not always going to agree with you. So it's just like, I feel like you should definitely know who you are before you come on social media. Because if you're not ready for people to send long paragraphs about how they don't like you and how you look like this, or your mom this or that, or you're going to lose your mind. Or if you're like, how come people are watching my videos and nobody wants to like, I can't. I'm telling you, it relates to your mental health. Like, if you're mentally a strong person, you just, like I said, you're just going to enjoy yourself. You're not going to have nothing to worry about. But if you struggle with mental health, I just recommend that you take your time. And if you are going to have expectations, that they're practical, that you're able to reach them, they're tangible. Because if not, you're the only person who's going to feel some type of way. And it's just like, even though, like I said, I know you want people to support you, once you realize that somebody doesn't want to support you, once you realize that somebody doesn't want to, even if you did nothing to them and that they're a hater, because that's what it is, there are going to be a lot of people that are envious in the world. Why would you want them to support you anyways? Like, the people who don't like my videos, I mean, me personally, it doesn't bother me, because it's just like, you still watched it. So a view is a view, a win is a win. But it's just like, don't be upset. Because remember, your worth is not based off of how many views and how many likes you get. Unless, like I said, you're in it for political reasons, you're in it for the business. And even still, like, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, it doesn't matter how people feel towards you. So it's just like, when people don't want to share, people don't want to engage, they're not your audience. And another thing too, you're going to meet people that you've never met. You're going to engage with people that you don't know. And I feel like that is way more valuable than being around people and knowing people that you know in real life, but want to act weird towards you. Because it's like, they're only acting like that because they're not happy with themselves. So it's just like, and I just made a video talking about that. I'll put it here in the description or somewhere here on the screen. When people are not happy with themselves, they don't want you to be happy. So it's just like, don't stop posting your YouTube videos just because people want to watch but not engage. Or if you see people, because you're going to see sometimes too, you're going to see people that you are mutuals with, they'll support everybody else, they'll like everybody else but you. And it's just like, that's because they feel some type of, you make them feel some type of way. And I'm telling you from experience. Because when people support themselves, it's not hard to like, it's not hard to comment, it's not hard to engage. It's free, and it's the bare minimum. Liking, commenting, and engaging is the bare minimum. So it's like, if people can't do the bare minimum, they're not your audience. So those are the things that I've learned. If you're watching this, don't give up on yourself. Let me know what type of content that you post. Because like I said, I do have multiple YouTubes. This is just one. But if you guys have questions about mental health and healing and advice and just motivation and positivity, because positivity is a choice, just like being happy, make sure you follow this account. If not, like I said, you'll see me on other social media platforms. Don't mind this wig. And that's another thing. People are going to talk about you. Do what you want to do. You might as well do what makes you happy. You might as well do what makes sense to you. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But it's just like, once you get the rhythm of when you can post and what you're posting, the people, I'm telling you, whether it's 3 people or 30 trillion billion, those who are going to get it are going to get it. So yeah, make sure you guys follow me on all social media platforms. All the information will be down in the description box below. And if you have any, like I said, questions about mental health healing or just want to get to know me, follow me on my other YouTube accounts. I'll put them in the description as well. But yeah, like that's what I learned. And good luck to everybody posting this. Of course, if your goal is monetization, we're going to reach our 1,000 followers because there's 1,000 people in the world. And the people that you're meant to connect with are going to be, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, her content is so good. His content is so good. I'm so grateful. Like, they're going to appreciate you because those who are really wealthy and successful as somebody who is in real life, you need community. People need people. The only people who don't help you are the people who struggle in life. The only people who are not willing to support you are the people who are not supporting themselves. People need people. Community is really, it's a necessity because that's how you got here and that's how you're going to leave. Okay? Love you. Thanks for watching. Bye.